All righty. Uh-oh. I want to make sure that, yeah, make sure this is working. I promised everybody I would do this. So I'm doing it. I'm doing it live in case anybody wants to come in and ask a question while it's recording. So a lot of people have either joined Discord or haven't joined Discord but have said that they have no clue how to work it. So I'm going to show mostly the basics. If anybody asks any more complicated questions, I'll be happy to answer them if I can. So I will start with when you first log in to Discord, before you have any servers that you have joined, right here, there will be nothing here, but there will be this plus sign and this search button. The search button, I've never used it, but I guess you could search for a server that you don't have the access to, I guess. If you have the server information and you want to go into a server, you can go into the plus sign down here, and it will give you the option to create a server or join a server. I actually have a couple servers myself. Two of them I created for other guilds. One of them I do not any longer use for guild, but what I do use it for is notations, links to websites and stuff, because I can do it on my phone. If you don't know how to get Discord, I highly recommend you just download the app. If you can go through the website, but you lose all your settings. So if anybody gives you any special permissions or anything like that on their server, you'll lose them every time you exit the browser because it automatically logs you out of the server. So if you click join a server, you can enter the invite code, the link they give you, and hit the join button, and it will then pop up over here. So for instance, this is my channel server. This one down here is my guild server. If you look here, if you click on this or you click on this, like, it changes servers. So you see that server, you see the channel server. I have different categories. These little things are categories. You can click the arrow to close or open them. So I have rules. A lot of Discord servers will have rules. Seems to be necessary, unfortunately. I have a place you can look up my contacts. All you have to do is click on these. Some you'll be able to type in, some you won't. I have an announcement one, general chat. And all you have to do is type in it, hit enter, and it'll show up. Any channel that has a hashtag or what used to be the pound sign is a typing only or text only chat. If you look down here, I have, I'm actually in a voice chat right now that is to let people know that I'm here, but I'm live. Certain people have access to coming in and talking to me in here. If you notice, there's a little horn button next to them. The horn button tells you it's a voice chat. This particular one has a little lock next to it. That means it's got some restrictions on it. Like down here, I have admin stuff and moderator stuff. And they all have locks. See, one is a text and two is voice. If you click up here, this is your home. You can look at your friend, anybody you're friends with. people you have conversations with. You can click on any of them. You can continue conversations. Actually, even people that are not your friends will show up on this list if they have typed to you or anything like that. To each individual person, you can make a voice call, a video call. You can do pinned messages. Well, hi there. Lemon always seems to want to visit. I mean, I have used the phone call and the video call very few times. Most of the time, people just jump into a channel that you're in and talk to you. But the option is there. Now, I have made these little folders. And you can change the colors. Like, see, I have this green one. And that's mostly my important channels. I have some for streaming stuff. These are all like WoW YouTubers and stuff like that. These are all the WoW, World of Warcraft class stuff. In order to make a folder, I think, I don't know if I can do it now that I don't have, they're all in folders. I think, I guess I'll have to do that a different time. If you right click on a server and you want to leave a server, you can just leave a server. If you don't want to get all the notifications, you can go to notification settings after you right click the server picture. You can do nothing, only ones that you're mentioned in, or just all messages. You can mute the server. You can suppress everyone and the @ here. You can do mobile push notifications or not. There's all kinds of things you can do with this. Most people don't need to use a whole lot of the settings. So for your personal settings, if you look down here, you'll see your icon. I have a picture for mine. If you click it, if you left click it with your mouse button, you can set a custom status. You can appear idle or put up a do not disturb, or you can appear invisible or online. You can mute yourself and mute your headset if you just click on these. The user settings gives you a, I apologize, I have a streamer mode enabled, which means none of the private information will, like codes and stuff will show up, so that I don't, give away my information. You can do your privacy and safety. All the settings are here. Most of the settings are clicked on and off. You either do it or you don't. One of the biggest things you'll need to do is set up your voice and video. And if you change, like I change between headsets, or I change between using my headsets and my computer speaker and mic, because I have a built-in mic in my laptop, you'll need to click on these to be able to do that. Like, see, I can change this to my headset, and then I only hear Discord in my head. It won't come out of the speaker, so nobody else would be able to hear it. You can check it. Here you can enable your voice activity, your push to talk. You can set what you have your push to talk as. Because I use a gamepad, I set my push to talk on here, which happens to be the number pad period, which is the button next to the 0 on the number pad. You can pick your camera, like I have the webcam, or I use a program that's called Snap Camera. You can do either or. I don't really mess with anything down here, so I guess if you wanted to fiddle with it, you could. If you're a gamer, some of the games that you play has an overlay. I play World of Warcraft a lot, and it does have an overlay. And what will happen is you can set it for the list of names of people that are in the channel you're in to show up in your game window. I have mine set up that it only pops up when they're speaking, so that if you have new people coming in, you can associate that voice with the name, as I have a terrible time with names. Notifications, these are pretty self-explanatory. Keybinds, game activity, activity feed. Most of these I don't alter, although I did turn on my streamer mode so that none of my private information would get out. I don't know if anybody has any questions, but I am certainly willing to answer them. I'm not sure if I missed anything. Every server has their name up at the top here when you're in them. And you can also, there are some settings here, depending on the level of access you have on that server will determine whether or not you can use some of these. I have full access on this, so I can do everything, but you can definitely do your privacy settings. Most servers will let you change your nickname, things like that. Are there any questions? Is there even anybody out there? If there are no questions, then I will stop this here. If anybody has any questions that I did not cover, feel free to leave it in the comment section of the video, and I will be happy to answer your questions or make a new video and upload it with those answers in if I get enough questions. Other than that, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and share it if you know anybody who needs help figuring out how to use Discord. How about uploading a, oh yeah, uploading a GIF. Okay, so I in streamer mode, I'm not sure I can do it. Let's see. If I let me check something really quick here. I want to turn off streamer mode here for a moment so I can check to see. Yeah, I don't guess there's anything here that that would really dox me. Oh, all right. So if you click, I will show you. If you click on the little gear setting, the little gear next to your name and your picture or lack of picture, and you click edit, you can change your name, you can change your avatar, you can change your password, you can disable the account, you can delete it. I'm going to go back to streamer mode. Did that answer your question? Did you have any other questions? I mean, I want to make sure I answer any questions that anybody has, because I think Discord is fairly straightforward and simple, but you do have to, when you go into the settings in different areas, you have to read it and make sure that you mark it the way you want it to be. Otherwise, Okay, I'm going to give you a couple more minutes to tell me if you have any other questions. Because I really didn't want this to be too terribly long. Yes, no, maybe so. Because I really want to, I'm going to do another live after this. I'm going to do gameplay, and I have huge news to share. All right, well, if, okay, I love you too, Lemon. If that's all, what's for dinner? I had a sandwich. I had 2 pieces of bread that had a slice of ham and a slice of pepper jack cheese, and I had grapes and cherry tomatoes. Of course, that wasn't exactly the kind of question I expected, but okay, I'll take it. I will put the link to the Discord website so that you can download the app. The app is also, if you're on a mobile or tablet, in the app stores. But I will put a link to the website. And thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the question. Thank you for not letting me forget to answer that question. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, and share it out if you have anybody who needs to learn how to use Discord. And please ask any questions that you still have in the comment section, and I will be happy to answer them for you. Thank you very much. I will see you soon.